Project Search is a unique, business-led transition program for students with disabilities. Students who want to work have the chance to explore careers and develop transferable job skills.
It really did help me figure out what kind of job field I wanted to do.
Designed as an internship program, Project Search gives students the opportunity to put employability skills into practice. They have time to develop their skills and confidence.
Given these young adults an opportunity to shine, and they do, I think it's good for the rest of us too to see what these young adults can do for us.
I have seen students grow so much, and I know that if people wouldn't see them working at Avera or other places, if they didn't have that opportunity at Avera, they would not have this job that they're at for 10 years now, or 8 years, this full-time job.
For 5 days a week, interns report to the host business and learn employability skills in the classroom. Project Search interns receive support with accommodations, adaptations, and on-the-job coaching.
So we're a partnership. In Sioux Falls, it's Teachwell Solutions. They employ myself, the coordinator, and the job coach. And then Avera is our host business, and we also work with Voc Rehab.
I enjoy teaching, coaching, and that's a lot of what this is.
Doing a variety of different job rotations helps interns learn about themselves, find out what their strengths are, and even build new skills they didn't know they were capable of before.
Everybody needs to be needed, and if we can find that in anybody, you know, if you can find that in your employee, the Project Search students, when we find that, how they feel needed, how they feel useful, we have a totally different person.
Project Search was a different kind of setting because you were in like a hospital setting or whatever, and one of my rotations, and I came to like it a little bit.
One of the benefits, you know, for the student is that they can find out more than what they like is what they don't like, because we can learn so much from things that we don't like.
Project Search is really good at finding what people really want to do and finding a position where they can do that.
Having a mentor at the job rotation, in addition to a job coach, helps interns build their professional skills and feel comfortable in their new environment.
I love teaching, as does most of the staff, so just putting somebody under your wing and showing them, we treat them like a new employee, and they learn just everything that we do.
The ultimate goal of Project Search is for each intern to find competitive employment.
Graduation, the Project Search graduation, when they mentioned that I might be working here, so I was kind of surprised by it and kind of excited.
That program allowed them to show their qualities prior to having a job open for them.
Daniel Hofer has some advice for students considering the program.
If you get discouraged, if you feel like this isn't going to help me, if you think that nothing I'm doing is working out, just keep at it, because eventually they'll find what you're looking for. And if you don't, at least you have the skills that you can go out and find what you're looking for. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own interests, likes, dislikes. And what Project Search is trying to do is just find the best place for you, where you can do the most good.
To apply for Project Search, you must be 18 to 21 years old and still eligible for special education services after completing your educational requirements. Project Search is provided through a partnership of South Dakota's Department of Human Services, Avera McKinnon, TSLP, and Teachwell Solutions.